Hey guys, it's Cabover Gary back. Well, I got some bad news. I sold the old Cabover. She's going to a new home. The guy that bought my car hauler bought it as well. It's gonna go get a new motor and everything like that in it. So, really sucks. Gonna miss the old girl. So, yeah, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be mad at me, but I just didn't see it feasible. I wanted to go a bigger truck, and it just wasn't worth the money to put into this one to go bigger, I felt like. So I sold it off. But on another note, I got me a big Cabover. So this is going to be the one that replaces it. It's a 98 K100. It has a 12.7, 500 horse in it, 18 speed, 18,000 pound front axle, 46,000 pound rear axles with new way suspension. It was an oil field truck. It's got 120,000 miles on it, but 13,500 hours on it. It's been off the road since 2013. The guy I bought it from bought it in 2015 from the company he worked for. And this never did anything with it. It runs, drives, everything. It's got a bunch of air leaks. And it's really dirty. But yeah, this guy's a beast. I need to come up with a name for it. Not many of you guys know, but I used to call the Freightliner Flatty because it had a flat bed and a flat front. But I need a name for this one. I think, and please tell me if there is someone, I think this is the heaviest spec Cabover on YouTube now. 46K rears, 18 front, 500 horse, 12.7, and an 18 speed. I think she's pretty heavy. So, a couple things I do need done to it is it's geared real low. It's got 456s in it. So, I need to swap the gears out. Trying to figure out a way to do that, and I'm trying to figure out, like, if 46,000 pound axles, I would assume is their own axles and own spline count, but I'm not sure on that. They're double locking axles. All the rubber is shot on it because it's Texas in the sun. So all the bushings on the top of the suspension are definitely shot. So that needs done. All airlines, all electrical is shot. So that's all going to get done. It's also double framed front to back. And you can see no rust jacking in Texas. So yeah, this has to come off. I don't know. Hopefully what I saw is right. But that down there is a transfer case that goes in line of the drive shaft. Just like a transfer case in a truck. And then it's got a disconnect part there that disconnects the rear drive shaft so they could drive that hydraulic pump off of the drive line. That transfer case, remanufactured ones on eBay are 22 grand. So if that works out, I get half of that. I'm getting this truck for free, but that's probably not going to happen. But if anybody knows a use for any of this stuff, this truck used to run a big line trailer, I guess. He showed me a picture of it. It had like a Jeep, big coil on it, and like 4 or 5 axles behind it. So yeah, it was a big boy. So all that needs to come out, and then I have to make a drive shaft because of that. It needs all new tires. They're all Michelins, but, well, I guess those are Bridgestones, but they're all, last time the truck was on the road was 2012. It was IFTA to 2013, but I don't think it worked in 2013 from what it looks like. Other thing I want to do, it needs another axle. I think just a steer axle, like a 13,000 pound tag axle. I want to do that, I think. Also, you guys guessed the weight of this thing. So we scaled it. The guy dropped it off for me because the taillights don't work and I didn't want to drive it. So, and I'll put a picture of what he dropped it off in, which is really cool too. And we scaled it before we dropped it off, and he's going back now. He's going to scale it, and you know, it'll be within a couple gallons of fuel difference. So we should get a pretty good weight on it. Title says 25.2 with the upfit. My bet is that by the time I get this converted, it's going to be about the same weight as a conventional big Pete sleeper truck, like the one my brother-in-law's has. I'll insert a picture of that one here. So yeah, this is going to be the new project. Also, another thing on this is the axle spacing is wider on the back of this one, I noticed. And also I need a fifth wheel. The slides are there, but the fifth wheel's gone. He stole it for his truck. It's, you know, sitting in his yard, and he does heavy haul. I mean, he came out of the oil field, went into heavy haul. But yeah, this thing's in, I mean, I know it's filthy, not shiny right now, but as far as there's one small dent in the cab that I could find. It's not hailed out anywhere I could find. It's just dirty. Oh, and I want to put dual fuel tanks on, and probably smaller than that. That's a huge tank. I wonder how many gallons that puppy is. Let's see. 177. 177 gallon tank there. So, all right. So, I'm not gonna lift it up today or anything because I gotta go back to my other job here in a second. But there's the motor. It's all dirty too. Check out this stack of springs. That thing's not gonna ride nice. And then this thing, since it's an 18,000 pound front axle, it has a hydraulic ram assist on this side for the steering. This thing steers how it is right now, empty, with my fingertips. Pretty crazy deal. But yeah, I also need a bumper for the front. And I need a grill. And the emblem's missing, like Peterbilt Mike says. Or I guess Mike the truck nut now. But yeah, let's get into the inside and take a look at it. So as you can see, it's dirty. Like oil field dirty, and the radio's gone. There's a couple holes. I think that's a light, like that one, and then I guess that was probably a speaker. Yeah. So I need some stuff there. Does have a little closet in the bunk, which is a nice that I didn't have that in my other truck. And then it has the winter front. Also has a compartment up there. So yeah, all the vinyl looks like it's good. It just looks like it's really dirty. So yeah, so there's the hour meter, 13,640, and that's working. This one didn't work. It shows 120,000 on it. There's a hours thing on the air cleaner that says 13,571. So I think there's less than 100 miles on it since that air filter was put on. So, and you can see like clutch pedal, brake pedal, they're all in good shape. So yeah, what do you guys think of it? You think after I clean this up, it's going to be a good truck, or you think I went too big? I would like to hear that from you guys. The door tag is really faded in this truck, but it is there, and if you take your time, you can definitely read it. But I think I could order one. If you guys know about that, please let me know too. But yeah. So what do you guys think? You think I'm nuts? Or do you think I did good here? I basically sold my old Cabover and the car hauler for what I paid for this. So pretty much traded those two out. And I feel like this truck is actually closer than my Freightliner was. I mean, this thing is mostly fluid, seals, fifth wheel. The drive shaft is an issue, and re-gearing it's an issue, but from what I was looking at doing to the other one, I think it's much more easy to do in a parking lot than the Freightliner. I've been working on a logo design for the channel. That's what I got right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? I also have another logo that I don't have on me that I'll put up on the next video. But I kind of like it. My wife says it's too, looks like I'm running for president or something. But it is what it is. I'm kind of a hick, so there's that. So I'm going to end this one here. And please, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know any ideas you guys have. And yeah, all that good stuff. Really like to hear from you guys. Really like a lot of comments on this one to help me decide on things. I'm on the fence for some things, like stuff that isn't important, I guess, like paint. Like I think I'm going to do it the same as my old truck. But yeah. Except for I think the frame's going to go green on this one. I think I'm going to, since all the airlines and everything need done, I think I'm gonna put it up on blocks, have it all sandblasted, pull the tank, have it all sandblasted, and paint the whole chassis the green. The problem I'm worried about with sandblasting is the sandblasting getting into axles and stuff, but I'm sure someone here knows better than me on that. And should I get 24 or 5 rubber in the back? I can't really do it in the front, I don't think, because it needs those floaters for the 18,000 pound axle. I think I'm going to go to a flat face rim, like what's on Bruce Wilson's Blue Collar, on the front of it. Then I'll use those rims. I think that's just a standard rim. Use those rims for the tag axle. This thing's gonna look good. And I didn't even have to stretch my Cabover. It's long enough. It's like perfect length. Like, all you guys are stretching it to this length. This one's that way from the factory. Pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna make all you guys in the Rust Belt jealous. Look at that frame. I mean, it looks like it could have come out of the factory. Well, maybe not yesterday, but yeah. All right, guys, have a good one. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Love to hear about this. Share this, and let me know. I'm really curious if you guys think this is the heaviest spec Cabover on YouTube, because future plans involve a detachable RGN for this. That's the direction I decided I'm moving in. So catch you on the next one.